Welcome back to Emotional Mojo. Talk about a rebound. Our next guest was a college basketball player when he overcame a life-threatening stroke and fought against all odds to return to the game he loves. Welcome, Cory Weissman.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much for having me.
Well, take us back to that day. So you were a freshman at Gettysburg College, you're lifting weights, everything's normal, then your left arm goes numb. What happens?
Yeah, I was lifting, I had a piercing headache, and I went to lift up a dumbbell and was unable to do so. Fast forward a little bit, and the next thing I know, I was in the hallway with one of my teammates, and I started to sway back and forth. And then again, fast forward a little bit, I'm walking to the athletic training room, and my leg starts to give out, starts dragging behind me, and then next thing I know, I'm in the ambulance, and I hear the sirens, and the EMTs are telling me just to stay with them, and then everything kind of faded out, and I pretty much woke up a couple days after being taken to Hershey Hospital, and I was told that the left side of my body was paralyzed, and it took me a while to really grasp what that meant, because doctors would ask me, "Can you move your arm?" And I would look down and say, "Yeah, of course I can move my arm." And it didn't move.
And it wasn't moving.
So really, it was weird. It took me a while to really grasp the fact that the left side of my body was paralyzed. It's not something that I don't think anyone is used to.
Yeah, Cory, this is Jada. That's really interesting. When a person goes through something that traumatic, oftentimes trauma is inflicted emotionally and psychologically. I'm just wondering, how did you handle that emotionally, and what was your support system in this situation?
I mean, I was so fortunate. I had such a strong foundation of people helping me between my family, my friends, Gettysburg College, my teammates, the list goes on and on. But there were ups and downs. It was a roller coaster, no superhero. So with such a traumatic experience, like you said, I had a lot of lows, and there was a lot of emotions, and I wasn't sure. I was upset that I wasn't able to play basketball. I felt uncomfortable around my friends.
So speaking of basketball, your life story has been made into a movie called 1000 to 1. Let's take a look at a clip.
Basketball was only about determination. You'd have a shoe named after you. But you and I both know at this level, basketball is a tough, physical, brutal game. If you don't have the tools to compete, it doesn't matter how big your heart is. I'm being straight with you because I respect you as a man. I know how much you want to come back. I want you to come back.
What does the title of the movie mean, the 1000 to 1?
Well, it's actually twofold. When I heard the title of the movie, I wasn't sure if it was because I scored over 1,000 points in high school and won in college, or if it was 1,000 to 1 odds of something like this culminating into a story where I would eventually score a point and my story would get media attention. So I wasn't sure if it was the amount of points I scored or if it was 1,000 to 1 odds. And that's what's great about the title, is it works for both.
Cory, that's pretty amazing, and I look forward to seeing the movie. But David Henry plays you in the film, and Bo Bridges stars as your coach. What was it like to watch well-known actors reenact your life story? It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was so interesting because when we think of actors and actresses, a lot of times people focus on the fortune and the fame, and we don't realize that they are regular people, hardworking people. So it was really interesting to be behind the camera and see what these people do almost on a daily basis, the amount of hours that they put in, the hard work that it takes to put together movies like mine and TV shows. So it was really interesting to see kind of behind the scenes of what it takes to make a movie. I mean, everyone from top to bottom in the film are incredible actors. And I mean, it was very interesting, though, to see big-time actors play me in the movie, or take a part in the movie.
And Cory, really quickly, what do you hope people will take away from the film?
I really hope that people will take away a message about never giving up. Doesn't matter what your obstacle is in life, we're all faced with obstacles. Never give up, take the first step, push fear, doubt, and uncertainty aside. Take the first step and set your mind on a goal, and the sky's the limit as to what you can achieve.
Amazing story. Thank you so much for joining us, Cory. So 1000 to 1 is available in stores, including iTunes and on Amazon. And guess what? You can win a copy of the movie. Go to our sister show, The Daily Buzz. Go to dbz.com to enter, or you can visit our Facebook page with a simple one-click entry to win. So cool.